Sure.
I'm sorry if I'm repetitive because some of the questions were asked you before during the clinic. Yeah, I have to ask you anyway.
Okay.
So, okay, first one. At what age you started to play guitar?
12 years old.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a self-taught or did you take any lesson?
For the first 10 to 12 years, I was just playing by ear, so self-taught. I would get instructional videos, like Hot Licks videos, Paul Gilbert, Petrucci, Gambale, Greg Howe, all that stuff.
Okay. How did you get close to animals as leaders genre?
How did I get close? Oh, the genre?
Yeah, genre.
Just from listening to progressive music. Like Animals as Leaders is supposed to be like my perfect band of everything I like combined into a single project. So.
Okay. So who's the guitar player that inspired you the most?
That answer, it changes, like maybe in the beginning of my playing. I like the Nirvana a lot, you know, and then I got exposed to just more just guitar-focused music. I feel like John Petrucci, because he was in a band, it wasn't just solo stuff, and it was also, he's very well-rounded because he's, you know, writing songs, playing rhythm, playing leads. He has a distinct style, sometimes use 7-string, so he was kind of like my focus for a while because I wanted to be in a progressive band too, not just like a sort of solo guitar guy.
Okay, yeah. So a rounded guitar player.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to play the 8-string guitar?
Because Meshuggah. No, I'm just kidding. I at first moved to 7-string, and it was like I had a creative burst. Like the extra string for some reason was like I had just inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I stayed on 7-string for like 5 years, and then I heard Meshuggah's album Nothing, and it was the first time I heard 8-string guitar.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even know. I didn't know they had 8 strings. I just like didn't know what was going on, and it had a really interesting sound. Then there's a guy, Charlie Hunter, who plays 8-string. Well, he used to, in a much more chordal sort of. It's not metal at all. It's more like jazz blues influence. But for me, it was like going from 6 to 7, 7 to 8. I don't know. I think maybe some of the techniques I use also make a lot of sense on the 8-string.
So there's someone that inspired you to take the 8-string guitar. It's not that like you were missing something and you wanted to add a string.
No. There wasn't one person, but you know, I wasn't the first. So I saw and I was like, I'll try it. You know.
Huh. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours do you spend practicing during the day?
It depends on my day. I could play at least 4 hours. Like sometimes I don't play at all. On tour, maybe I play for half an hour or an hour before. Like today, you know, I played for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes before, because we travel here, we have to eat, set up. So it's very like, but I try to practice. I love to play, so for me, it's not like I have to make myself. Okay. You know what I mean?
So, is there something that is hard for you to play?
Yeah.
What?
A lot.
For example?
Geez. I don't know, man. I play in my comfort zone. Everything I play is because I wrote it or it like works for me. I think what's hard to play? Man, even just like jazz chord melodies, you know, like I don't know, like
maybe name one song that
like a song that's hard to play.
For you to play, yeah.
There's a song by Guthrie Govan called Rhode Island Shred.
Okay.
It's like bluegrass style. And I think he alternate picks the whole thing. And I can't do that.
So, another question about the picking. Do you prefer the alternate one or the economy picking?
I economy pick more because it's actually easier.
So that's why you find a little bit difficult the Holsworth song.
Yeah, the Guthrie Govan song.
Sorry.
Every Holdsworth song is impossible for me to play. But yeah, I think there's some guitar players who their right hand is incredible, you know, and I think I taught myself incorrectly. Like how I hold the pick is, I don't think it's the most efficient way. So I hit a ceiling of speed
Ah,
with
okay.
straight out. So then I tried to find ways around. You
Okay. Do you ever think about a collaboration with some singer for Animals Leaders?
Mm. For animals as leaders, I don't know. But I think outside of animals as leaders, yeah, there's people I'd want to
Okay.
work with. Yeah.
For example.
Uh, there's a girl named Kalela who is kind of she's doing more of like R&B
Oh,
influenced sort of stuff. But we've actually written a lot of music together that nobody has heard, just kind of like improvised stuff. So hopefully in the future I'll do an album with her.
okay. Was it hard to replace Naveen Copperweiss?
Mm, no, no, just kidding. You can't replace him. You just have to choose someone else. He's a he's a very particular drummer. So our replacement has a pretty different style, but I think it's working for what we're doing.
Okay, last one.
Mm.
Will you collaborate again with Misha Mansour?
I just did for
Okay,
the New Animals as Leaders, or the third album.
okay.
Misha produced more than half of it. We wrote like 7 songs together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like my musical brother. So I take him just ideas, and then together we turn it into like songs I think would work really well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this that's all, and thank you for your patience. And well, the interview is over.
Cool.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Grande. Grazie.